Hi.
Welcome to actual game. Now,
Hopefully.
I think.
Maybe. No guarantees.
Or we just have to go talk to the Dragon Tails for like 5 more hours.
Also, I forgot to mention you weren't boosting at all, making travel take so much longer.
I was boosting.
This is boosting when it makes the screen do the thingy.
Oh.
When it makes everything look like shit, that's how you know you're boosting.
You did not do that. You did this.
I did do a lot of that.
It's slower in the city. Buildings! Just...
Spidey's having a bad day.
Can you imagine if this like got to the point where it was more efficient to just walk to a location?
It is if it's about 100 meters, because that happens every once in a while. Because if you web zip, you will overshoot it more than likely. Okay then.
So, when do we have a fight with the lizard in like some
I believe if it doesn't
plant or whatever?
continue the story immediately after, like give an option for it before going to the Daily Bugle, you fight him in a factory setting with electricity and he becomes gigantic.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That like actually is where I stopped. Like I know nothing that happens after that point.
Just gonna go around the park.
You know what was great about Spider-Man 2? It had like a wide variety of enemies. There were the balloon guys, the clown things,
Yeah.
the robots,
The fucking death mechs that would wreck you if you were so much as like within 50 feet of them.
Yep.
That,
Like,
I had to like pull some Metal Gear shit with those enemies.
oh yeah, yeah. And then there were the regular thugs, which also typically threw beer bottles at you and shot you.
As thugs will do.
But in this, they just prod you with electric shit. And sometimes slice into you with
Missed again?
Wolverine knives.
You need to
It's not letting me
practice
do
a
the
little. I
thing.
can wait.
I just bought a thing.
No, that's when you mount an enemy.
I got a vault one too.
Oh.
We had 2 points.
Oh.
See, if it were up to me, I would just like sort of let this sort itself out for a bit
Hey, Spidey, you're a
and then just like
and
take
I'm
care of
a
the
big
scraps.
shit. Got the whole does whatever a spider can thing. That's kind of cool. Is that the latest thing they're teaching in bad guy school? Very disappointing.
You don't want to talk.
Okay.
That was kind of funny just in its own right.
That face that it made was interesting.
Oh, I'm not in the air anymore. Oop. Combat for you.
This is why I don't like.
Everyone has a shadow but you.
Huh.
I'm just gonna...
Spider-Man is a vampire, I think. Was that one of the vampire things? They don't have a shadow or something?
Yes.
Because
That's
I
like
remember
an
like
old one.
reflections and shit.
Yeah, no one really pays attention to the whole shadow thing
Well,
anymore.
they can't
All my
have a
victims come
shadow.
by knockout.
Well,
They never go to the
I mean,
judge's
if they figure out a
scorecards.
way to go into the sun, no, they can't have a shadow. But for the most part, people just assume they don't because they're never in direct light.
That's stupid though, because there's artificial light that makes shadows happen.
But people would, you know, that's not really a thing that you would just look for.
That's the other thing. People seem to like equate not being able to go out into the sun to like not being able to handle light in general.
Right.
So
Which is okay for Gremlins, where that both things are the case as rules, but
like typically you'll have a vampire like living in a giant manor or whatever that has like no lights and shit, or at most like candlelight.
Why do
I remember
they
how
keep
Batman
spawning?
beat Dracula.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Like, he built a machine that was the sun.
That you are talking about like the animated movie, right?
Yes.
My favorite thing in that
Friendly Neighborhood
was that he
Spider-Man
did the
1,
cliche
not so
fucking
friendly
like
back.
writing his name on the thing and then holding it up to a mirror
Yeah.
and then was like, holy shit.
He's Dracula! Yeah.
Like, I like that Batman didn't have the mental capacity to just like flip the name around in his head.
Right.
Oh, the other lizard missions right here. I did not press B. I will have you know.
I think you have to wait for it to fully...
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, this is the big lizard fight.
Nice.
Soon you will be my most powerful lizard servant.
He killed him.
Huh.
I don't really like Craven, but making him a lizard is just plain wrong. Besides, he's ugly enough already. Doc, we need to get you some help.
Why not break the vial, you stupid piece
No!
of...
What did you do?
So,
I usually hunt alone.
did he just like straight up murder
Yeah.
him?
Doc?
Yeah, my trophy is ruined. However, you, insect, will look very nice on my wall.
I like how no one moves the way people move.
Right.
Oh, I actually have to do a thing.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
have to like fight Craven a bit. Why did those people
Yes.
just...
Up here.
This is also... Why does he have a sledgehammer now?
Yeah,
I was
that's...
planning on having you stop or destroy
That's the
it.
Naginata guy.
Yes, it is.
How's it feel to go from the...
Why does it sound like it's made of wood? Why does the clearly metal object sound like wood?
I don't know.
So does the knife!
Spamming.
This new costume does not fool
Not only
me.
for Monster Hunter.
Never changes his spots.
You're about to find out that spiders are much tougher to kill than lizards.
Huh.
Rock kick.
See... I'm
Okay, good, I didn't kill her.
I'm like almost surprised when these things happen, but I'm also like getting used to it.
Your tombstone to say, how about here lies Spider-Man, slain by the hunter.
You want to try solving this without violence? Because I sure don't.
Just like Spider-Man to go for violence over talking it out.
Yes.
Good.
Very in character for him.
God damn it, you were gonna get that amazing fucking 30-hit combo if you had kept going, but she fucking
Yeah.
kicked you.
No one can stop
Yeah, but I had to keep her alive, otherwise more people would spawn. Oh, it actually changed the suit.
That's like the fucking inverted suit.
What did you just...
He drank a vial of piss.
And more people spawn.
Now he has superpowers, I
I believe
guess.
this is where we're introduced to environment combat.
You're about to find out that spiders are much tougher to kill than lizards.
Except they're not tougher to kill than lizards.
That honestly is more dependent on which type of each you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do I have to kill him? Yeah, I think
Why
I
is he not like attacking?
My trophy case has plenty of room for a spider. Your head's going to look better on that wall,
all of
doesn't
his
it?
running was attacking.
You know, you can get
If
into
you get
a lot
hit
of
by it,
trouble
it
hunting
wrecks you.
endangered species, and right now I'm
Oh,
feeling
fuck,
pretty
man.
endangered.
That is why I left this.
Oh.
Like I said.
Spider-Man, he really does patrol the whole city.
What? You're not happy to see me?
The iframes in this are messed up as well.
Talk the talk, Mr. Big
Yes.
Shot Hero, but it's time to walk the walk.
Okay, like, 5 different characters say that exact line in this with different voices.
Department of Conservation.
Like, was that just something?
And they're all the same guy.
Like, there's the Asian voice, there's the Brooklyn accent voice, and then there's the, like, fucking muffled H-bomber voice.
I like how talking
Oh, shit.
into
Case has plenty of room for a spider.
I like how talking into a fucking bucket
that's clever.
is like
Been
a
waiting all
viable
day to
voice
do that.
acting
Haven't
thing
you?
Yeah.
for some of these games.
Yep. I could be the fucking is it bandit from Borderlands. Look at me! Oh, Spider-Man! He really does defend the city! Fuck the wall, Spider-Man!
Or do you supervillain types just keep getting weirder? Thanks for playing our game. As a parting gift, you get a mild concussion.
That's pretty awesome parting gift.
It's better than playing the game!
Look at you, Spider-Man.
You ever played Give Up?
It's not.
Explain.
So it is basically like the ultimate hell platformer, where each time you complete a room, it adds another challenge for 10 rooms, and then it shifts to a new set of obstacles. There are 50 rooms or so, I believe. It's either that or somewhere between that and 100. And you constantly have a Gladys bot, like,
Oh.
constantly antagonizing you.
Your tombstone to say.
Um,
How about here lies Spider-Man,
so,
slain by the
he
hunt.
actually hit me.
This is Manhattan. Everybody wears black.
At the end of it, it showed basically, or at the end of 2, it's basically you come, or not at the end, if you hit give up, it goes into a game show room and says, "Congratulations, you gave up. You have won, or for your progress, you have won this $15 cheese board. But would you like to play again?" It's like, but
I'm not sure
I
what this is, but
died,
I'm sure I like it.
This new costume does not fool me.
I think.
Leopard never changes his spots.
So do you want to play again?
Goblin
Take
and
the
Doc Ock
frickin'
with the others.
cheese board.
You think you have a chip?
He killed me.
Oh shit, man.
Great.
You dead. On the outside.
So now we have to fast forward through this, I
I
assume.
mean, you're gonna give up now?
I still have surprises in store for you.
Because
Oh, no.
At least it puts me at the halfway point.
I'm pretty sure everyone wants to watch another 15 minutes of punching Craven.
How lucky you guys feeling?
I don't care which.
I'm always up for another 15 minutes of punching Craven. That's my favorite episode of Spectacular Spider-Man.
52.
You're about to find out that spiders are much tougher to kill than lizards.
Shut up.
Is there an option to like make Tobey Maguire stop talking in this?
You're actually gonna look?
Or just like make everyone stop talking?
Problem
There we go.
solved.
Now there is no more talking.
Except us.
Yes.
Watch us miss some like really important thing now.
Wait, should we establish there are no subtitles?
I think.
Yeah.
That reminds me, why is that like not a standard for games that have voice acting in it?
Subtitles?
It generally
Good
is.
question. Well, I mean, especially on like Wii and GameCube, though. it
Like,
wasn't.
like the weirdest games will just not have it as an option, even though it like reasonably should.
Right.
Like, what was the other one that we had recently that like didn't have any option for that?
Probably Cubics? No, like recently?
Cubics had like word bubbles or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I can almost guarantee that anything they said like outside of a word bubble was not important.
But that is the one that got a friend of ours to say, hey, you should put subtitles for what they said in the video.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I'm just like, wasn't it explained? Like, it just goes to show the extent of even if it's people you know, they still don't pay attention.
Right, there will be complaints. Always. Alright, so since I feel like we're lacking a little bit on the like actual comedy department at the moment, I'm gonna tell a bit of a story
Okay.
from my childhood. When I was
Not the time suit.
when I was 10, I was a stupid fucking kid. And my teachers all knew this. That's why whenever I raised my hand, they would say, let's pick someone else this time. Because I didn't know how much I was embarrassing myself. So, one day, we're in fucking language arts class.
Is this 6th grade?
No, 10. I was 10.
I'm pretty sure that was about that same.
5th grade probably.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
like late 4th.
Yeah, I think it was late 4th.
And half the time.
Uh,
Anyway, continue, sorry.
The only reason I know that is because it was homeschooled till 5th grade.
So, it was language arts class. And they decided to talk about the I before E rule, which is something that, of course, every grade talks about at least once up until 5th grade. You know, it's like, hey, I before E except after C. Remember that, guys? Well,
Except for in certain words.
yes, this is
In
the
which
story.
case, fuck you.
This is the story of how I had to look up, like, the extent to which the I before E rule really goes. And oh boy! So, I before E, except after C, unless the sound makes an A, because that's fucking gay. We've got the situation with...
Craven, no!
So I was looking up all this stuff because I wanted to look smart in class. And I was like... So you've got things that do apply to the rule, like ceiling. But then you have, like...
Chic.
Yes!
And shield.
Yes! Like, what the fuck? It's like, just, there's more words that don't apply to the I before E rule than do. And I was a stupid kid having to find this out, and I was just like, my teachers have been lying to me! Of course I was fucking 10, so this was a bigger deal to me then than it would ever have been for a reasonable person above the age of, like, 11. But... just, that was the day that I went up to the front of the class and I said, okay, so I want to talk to y'all about the I before E rule. It's a lie! And all the kids just like started looking around themselves and they were like, what the fuck is this kid talking about? Why would the, what? And then I said, I said to them, the I before E rule is a lie! Look at the word shield. Like, look at it. And just like, they were all like okay, cat, you're being silly and stupid again. And I was like, no, look! It's a conspiracy!
Just as a quick thought, the word shield adheres to that rule.
It does?
I thought it's S-H-E-I-L-D.
No.
Fuck.
Okay, so it's one that I think does, but it doesn't. Also, in the black suit, his webbing is supposed to be black.
Yeah, well,
So they failed.
Looks like hunting
in the black suit for the movie at least, isn't the webbing also supposed to be like actually the suit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's still using his own webbing.
That reminds me, in the like comics for Spider-Man, and I guess the shows and all that, when he got the black suit, why is it that he would like shoot the webs out of like the back of his hand instead of his wrist?
Maybe it was because it was the suit automatically doing it and he couldn't do it through his actual wrists.
But he seems to be like pretty aware of that being how that works.
It might be the suit influencing his mind.
It is a symbiote. It kind of
Thank
can
goodness you're
talk
okay.
to him.
And meld with his entire system, so...
What did you do?
I'm sorry. I had no choice.
Yes, you did. Stop lying.
Well, he
You
was
can-
stabbed, so...
You can live without an arm, but you can't live without blood.
I mean,
Well,
he maybe overdosed a bit, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He had a choice whether to... how much to inject. Oh, yeah, I forgot how this fight worked.
There was a point at which I was doing this fight, and it glitched so that the hitboxes never hit the generators, ever, when I was a kid. And it was such bullshit that I stopped doing my second playthrough of the game.
Oh, I can't touch the generators myself.
That makes sense, I guess. So is he just, stuck?
Yep. Gotta go to a different one.
He's smaller than I thought.
Yeah. I don't remember him being this small either.
Like, I remember him being a
course.
giant fucking,
Like,
Yeah.
the size of this little thing right here.
Yeah.
The half circle.
Yeah, I thought he was bigger. I'm not sure why. I guess we were just smaller.
Mm.
But see, that, like, is the thing, though. We weren't. Like, as Spider-Man, it's still the same relative size.
True.
Like, I understand things like that in the physical world, because I actually was smaller, but there's nothing, like, from different ages that would make me perceive that as any smaller than...
Look, we're playing with Force Unleashed now.
Funny thing that. Oh yeah.
I remember this part. I fucking hated it.
How do you do it again? I did not pay attention.
I...
Pretty sure it involves, like, remote steering.
Okay.
yeah. You basically have to, like, ride him like a bull or something.
Oh, was it? Oh, it's a balance thing. Okay.
I was afraid that you'd lost there.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah,
Now you have to actually, like,
I have
get
to
the generator.
activate them this time and then do the thing. Spidey, stop! No.
Stop doing
no,
gang signs.
no,
This is
no.
not the time to be posing for your selfies, okay?
I can't do that one now. Thanks.
Spider-Man is just like, but I have to look. It's my black suit. I have to look good.
So,
It's like the Spider-Man version of a tux.
another thing. Why is it that, like, in-game, the symbiote suit is more like the, negative suit?
I don't know.
Good question.
I'm sure this is amazing to watch right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like how it didn't hit you
He
just-
roared. He is a Tigrex.
Hey, you guys back at home. Are you guys having fun watching this?
Is there anything he can
Especially
actually
right now.
do to like stop that?
No. That's what he was doing. It's like he's trying to kite him around and he wasn't doing anything. Also, you have the strength of about 25 spiders now, so why does it take you so long to flip a switch?
Yeah. You'd think that.
My phone is going off.
Did he just murder you?
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Hardcore
fucking
mode for you.
stun locked you. You guys ready for this again?
Round 2.
This is what I get for doing this difficulty.
Which difficulty did you pick? I
Superhero.
forgot. Oh.
It is my default is the hardest difficulty.
We decided we were going to
See.
hardcore this.
I don't ever do that with games because it sort of takes away replayability for me. Unless I like just leave the game for several years.
Hey, this time I'm actually gonna know how to do the thing.
Just do the thing. Just do the thing. Watch all the anime, act like a weeb.
I'll talk to them. Okay.
I'm an
how
old
do we-
taco. It means an anime freak.
Control stick.
Oh.
It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Remember that one about the guy that rode a giant lizard?
Also, that had no lead up and should not have worked. Now I know how to do the thing.
So now you gotta do the thing and fucking
Did
prime
you just
time
try to
mode.
bite nothing?
Yes.
You just tried to take a bite out of the generator. It was just like, woo!
You do the thing I want you to do, not the thing you want to do.
Don't dilly-dally and die-dally. This is not suicide. Stop doing gang signs!
It's because I'm trying to swing with my right hand instead of my left hand when he's too close.
Oh, great.
Can I just... No. And
Looks like you might be able to if you like.
if I actually get it solid... Yep, there we go.
It's
My default is to start with the right hand.
Just immediately go into,
I had
like, I mean, I know he's Black Spider-Man now, but Miles Morales doesn't do this shit.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, Scrubward, I'm right. Okay, I'm not gonna complain at all. At least we won't have to fast forward this one.
there are many things that should not have worked. There.
This is
Yes.
Force Unleashed? Yep.
Let's do this. It's time to fight the ATST. This cutscene is rendered horribly.
Maybe that's why I thought he was bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was bigger in the thing.
I killed him. You'll be okay, Doc. I'll get you to the hospital.
Didn't you just say I killed him?
The nightmare's over. What's happening?
That's not. That. Hands can't do that.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, they can.
can a little.
His hands were like back, too, though. His fingers were like that.
Yeah.
He also has flexibility of a spider in all joints. I'm pretty sure he became like quadruple or quintuple jointed. Okay, that's it for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And
Hope
maybe
you
for
enjoyed
the-
all of the maybe fast forwarding that happened.
I cannot.
I'm done. I can't do this.
I can't deal with it. Mm-mm. Okay.
So that's the rest of Spider-Man for right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait till the next session where we find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Oh no.
Spoilers.
Shush, why would you do such a thing?
Goodbye, everybody. I'm Blues.
No, you're not. That is a lie.
It's gonna go with it too.
Yeah, I mean, like... I'm not a liar. I'm just a falsifier of truths.
Tune in next time to find out the origin of Spider-Man's armpit webbing. Penis.